And we're back, March 23rd, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Dun dun. I'm deleting this ringtone later. Hello? This is Phoenix, right?
You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna have to prove me not guilty today, right?
Dude, we're in the same room. You can't have that here.
If you please, Mr. Lawyer.
I seriously want to know what's in that drink.
Why don't you have a sip? I'm sure it's fine. Remember, it's not just your life on the line.
Don't want your stupid toilet water.
Stop, you better get on guard. A guilty sentence. You get that creep slime bag and not guilty, I'll never, ever. Phoenix! Phoenix!
Me? Oh my Jesus Christ. How's Maya?
I don't know. I get to do the shadow voice again. Yay! He hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday.
No, what am I supposed to do?
Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force the biggest smiles. Not me, though. Live in the shadows. We don't smile here.
God damn it.
You can't give up. There's still some hope left.
Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here, anyway. Not anywhere. Ah! Will you leave me alone? Look, I mean it. Don't call me anymore.
Gumshoe. David Gumshoe.
He had one job. We have several jobs, but this was one of them.
Really mean, pal.
Gumshoe, I'm sorry. I'm just a little wound up at the moment. Where are you?
Let me join the investigation team and we're chasing after the killer, pal.
Then you have some sort of lead?
Sorry, but right now we got 0 leads on the guy. We're not gonna give up.
Gumshoe.
Till the trial's over, till the verdict is handed down, we're gonna do everything we can and find a killer. We're gonna get Maya out, and then if you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
Could do that if they found Maya first.
You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer.
God, it's kind of difficult.
If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you got, then you two can draw it out.
Okay, so that's the plan.
I believe in you, pal. You and Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you.
Thanks, Gumshoe.
Phoenix, you understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. I, on the other hand, have the strongest weapon in the world, and I have it in abundance. The Chaos Emeralds.
No, it's being able to speak from the dead. This is gonna be rough. How long could I even do this? Can I even find them?
March 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3.
The fact that we just started this and he's already disappeared on us without a word.
Well, whatever. Making progress. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on guard.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. Mystery being what exactly was Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected with the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. Before its evidence that threw suspicion on Mr. Ungard, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene wearing the nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you're saying that she's guilty after all. I'm not finished yet, Your Honor. Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I'd like to direct the court's attention to this card. That looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes, Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin. The person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt on guard. What a surprising turn of events! It can become commonplace by now, Your Honor. Yeah, fair enough.
What's going on this time? I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true.
So for once, Phoenix actually knows what's happening.
Yeah, but we still gotta hold out. Either hold out or turn this thing around somehow.
Yeah, I was about to say that. We have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound.
As much as I would like to think that's the case, I think we're gonna need to try something different. I just don't know how.
Now then, please call the first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. I forgot Will Powers was going to be here.
Yeah, he did say he was going to be here.
He did, I just didn't remember.
Well, at least he's here as a witness and not a defendant.
Now then, witness, your name, occupation, please. Okay. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. In relation to the defendant. Well, that's... I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah. Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much. Sorry. Well, but I'm just a kind of sort of a nothing guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Correct? Yes.
I didn't know that.
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Ungard's room. Okay, sure.
So I wondered if this is Edgeworth trying to buy us time too.
Maybe, but he didn't know about when they were calling Powers in. He didn't.
He did.
He didn't know like Maya was caught, kidnapped, and everything. So after the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He's talking to her at first. I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I guess with me that night, I couldn't make them wait for me.
Us being the guests.
Well, keep in mind, he's still, like, a somewhat important role, too, so maybe not just us.
Yeah.
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Power's testimony.
Talking with the bellboy is no big deal.
If one assumes that the person Mr. Ungar was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
Edgeworth, I know we were up late at night, but
I don't know why I get tired when we do these for some reason, but when I do regular recordings, I'm not tired. Anyway, what are you playing? Well, Mr. Wright, let's have you let's have your cross-examination. Do your thing. Oh, looks like in a sticky situation, getting harder to read.
Hmm?
Trap. Smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we've gotta just keep. We gotta go forward. Go straight. You know, Rhino from the Spider-Man. Be like that.
That's not.
Alright. I don't know what we need to do, and I will not look up the answers from here like I did last time.
Yeah. Well, that was just to get the investigation part forward. I don't think we need to press this.
I think the most important thing is the bellboy.
Yeah. Press this.
If we're trying to waste time, maybe we have to press them all, but we'll see.
Yeah. At first, what do you mean by that?
Well, yeah, bellboyish uniform, and he had a bottle of juice on a tray.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why is that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now, sorry.
Do I have to wait patiently on this one?
Might as well, yeah, might as well press. This one seems vaguely important too.
So, you saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do.
How long did you watch the two of them? Not more than a minute or two, I think. Yeah, I think this might be one of the ones where we just press everything. I don't really have anything to present here. Because we can corroborate most of his story.
I'm assuming we were the guests, or was there someone else?
You guys, of course, you, Maya, and Little Pearl. That'd be really rude if since I invited you guys, if I disappeared on you. Back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
Squeezing water from a stone, it's probably pointless to press further.
You remember this incident? Oh, wait. Powers leaves his seat that night.
Don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hype state. I ended up focusing on her.
In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. Press it. We didn't. We might as well, because this could be a press everything, like I said.
So, why'd you go there? The defendant's room?
Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of, and I wanted to say congrats. Bro, why did you stop? Mr. Wright.
What is it?
You're gonna try to trick me into a corner, aren't you? Huh?
Huh?
Wait, what is this? You know, I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer. Oh, Will, chill, dude, you're fine.
No one said you were, Mr. Powers.
Please don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, and the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Witness.
That's actually a pretty valid fear.
Especially because Will knows Phoenix both personally and professionally by this point.
Yeah, it's like that's a legit fear.
I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony.
Okay, that was a little funny.
You went to the defendant's room and then what?
We How did I suddenly get turned into the bad guy here?
Okay, yeah, we didn't press this one yet.
Yeah. And you were sure that was Mr. Matt on guard.
Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask then.
If that's the case, you really can't be mistaken.
And? What's the fence doing standing in front of his own room? Okay.
Well, press this now? I don't think there's any evidence we have that could test any of this stuff, was the thing.
I don't think so, but...
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
We went through...
It's new.
Wait. Yeah, no, no, this is the same. It's just not letting me fast forward it.
Yeah, we do know.
Okay, now it's changing.
Yeah. Only a few minutes ago you stated...
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it's because Matt gave the bellboy a tip. Tip.
Did we really felt something strange about the tip given incident itself?
Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. The bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. You mean about the bellboy, right?
Yeah, that's press.
We still have nothing to present there, so...
So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's strange about that?
Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was, because the tip really shocked me.
How much was it?
That's something even more surprising happened. Bellboy was putting his tip he got in his pocket. That's when I first got a good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow it all.
He was surprised twice by this. I wonder which of the shocking moments I should ask about.
The bellboy's face.
What was shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers?
Well, he wasn't exactly a boy, more like an old gramps. I hope you don't know I hope you know that that discrimination towards old men are a no-no in my court. Judge, aren't you like 50? I know he told us his age. He's not actually that old. In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches. Line of stitches? Yeah, and it went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chin. Almost like if the thread snapped. All the stuff in his head would come spilling out.
He was there at Ungard's house. He was that butler.
You really just now put it together, Phoenix? Come on. Also, you already knew that it was the butler.
Yeah, nothing, Your Honor. So he was talking with the killer then. If that fact were to be exposed, Ungard would be declared guilty in a blink.
Phoenix, you have to play dummy here. Pretend you don't know anything.
Yes, Chief.
You sure you don't have something you would like to say here, Mr. Wright?
What did you say, Your Honor?
Nothing, Mr. Wright, nothing. We're just going around in circles. Now then, Mr. Powers, please continue with the testimony. I guess we do have to present something.
No, I think we can... Well, why can't we just ask about the other thing?
What other thing? Oh.
When there were two shocking things, we asked one, what about the other?
Let's get us back to that point. Guard's tip.
The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree?
Sure. Giving him that much was a little too much, I think.
A little too much?
Would you please clarify to the court about how much you would say the defendant gave the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. Why is that? Because they gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash?
I don't know, for some reason in my head, like, I know what a roll is, but that doesn't make me think of a lot of money. But I guess it could be.
Well, it depends on how packed the roll is.
I guess, yeah. Ah, well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? Very fat roll of cash, you can hardly call that a tip, Your Honor. Hmm. Should we raise an objection? I don't know. Normally I feel like yes, but...
I don't... Is it even gonna matter?
well, let's raise an objection. We're trying to stall for time, so...
Yeah, that's true. The defendant is a superstar. The kind of tip is typical fare for people like him.
Are you saying that superstars are super spenders? I can receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays.
To be fair, he did also brag about having an ivory toothbrush with elephant hairs for a brush.
Then why would I be why on earth would I be standing here around prosecuting?
A big spender. And we even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. Oh, poor Phoenix.
That's why Phoenix always says he has no money. He should have money, but he has no money.
Yeah.
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip. What was it? Payment, Your Honor. Payment? Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Juan Corrida. Then the bellboy the witness saw... Yes, he was the assassin. Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the Killer left at the scene of the crime. Where's Francisca in all this?
I think.
I guess. I kind of forgot about her, to be honest. Shelley the Killer. He's the person the police special investigation team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was the very assassin Shelley the Killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? Oh, nothing. Something just clicked in my head. I think I figured something out. Oh? Actually, I saw the bellboy again later on that night.
What?
I mean, to be fair, he wouldn't think of it at anything of it at the time, but now it might be important.
Yeah.
Mr. Towers, please testify what you saw. Yes, sir. Right away. This time I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. That's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy didn't seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean... Very much, this is all we need for now. Huh? But I'm not done, there's still more. Let's first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer, then we shall see. Edgeworth is helping us buy time. Then the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And then if the bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer would be fairly obvious. That'd be correct, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
This is no laughing matter. I haven't laughed in 20 years.
Mia, it's either laugh or cry. Which would you rather me do?
Personally, I'd like to see you cry. It would make me laugh.
You just said it was no laughing matter.
The case is no laughing matter, but you crying, that's hilarious. Okay, now, again, this feels like sort of a press everything kind of thing. Is there anything that stood out to you that maybe we could present?
Well, not this. This seemed...
That's a
this is
nothing.
just, like, setting it. Yeah.
It's on the bellboy I saw
Okay.
it came out of the room.
I don't think of this one. I mean, I guess that's fair enough. Like, there's no explanation on that needed.
Now, this one feels like we should press. Like, what does he mean? He
yeah,
seems...
this one feels like we need more info out of.
Yeah, what do you mean he feels out of place?
Yeah. So what exactly was so out of place about him?
Right. What's that insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next.
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
Bellboy was one of the room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a card, he wasn't holding a tray either. All that a little strange too, wouldn't you? I mean, clearly, he's supposed to be a professional, but it sounds more like Shelley is not very good at, like, keeping an eye on his surroundings. I agree.
It's a very public place. It's hard to get every detail right.
It's still, like, there are certain things you should know about a bellhop.
Which is weird because we saw him have other stuff later. Did we?
He
Hasn't
had...
been too long.
No, he had it before. We saw him before the whole thing transpired.
I think we also may have seen him afterwards as well. Anyways,
Try to pull a fast one.
oh my god. I guess.
Like I said, we're trying to stall for time, so it makes sense right now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing strange about.
But there really is.
There really isn't.
You two are done being school children. Bellboys are for room service, and there's no reason for them to be empty-handed ever. Your Honor, I ask that the witness' previous statement be supplanted with the new one.
Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious?
Listen, he's helping us out, but he's also got to make sure that he gets them.
Yeah.
I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. Yes, sir. Press it again.
So you're saying it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed?
Yeah, really suspicious. Maybe when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand, and there was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it.
What kind of juice was it?
Pretty sure it was tomato juice. I could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed.
Well,
sort of-
it was in the room.
Some sort of proof that I think we can dodge a bullet on this one for now.
Yeah, but we have it in the court record somewhere. Back. Present.
We
Is
we
there
have-
a photo of a crime scene or something?
It's...
I mean, technically that too. Check.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
there it
right.
is, right there. Yeah, present it.
It was one of the
So
two.
we just left it in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, it proves he was there, but that doesn't mean his suspicions are.
Yeah, no, we're...
Oh, we're
Yeah.
digging a hole, aren't we?
Well, that's the point. We're trying to
Yeah.
stall for time.
Yeah. So you're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that billboard might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true.
It has got to suck for Fetus because he knows that he's right.
Yes, but like, he knows he has to buy as much time as he can, or otherwise Maya's done.
But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all the stitches and That's profiling.
So, a baseball hat. That's. Oh my
That's a
God.
bit of a leap in logic there, Phoenix, but
I mean, let him buy his time. Let him buy his time.
let him dream.
Yeah.
Gulp. There's also, I mean, what about him being empty-handed?
Well, we know where it is. I would like to ask the court to take a look at this.
This is the crime scene.
Wine glass sitting next to Mr. Kurita's body. The liquid inside the glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yep. What is on top of the table in the lower right corner here? Anyone can clearly see it. That is the tray with the bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy just brought it to Mr. Kurita's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
What? That would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room.
But can he prove that Mr. Kurita was already dead at the time?
Mr. Edgeworth. Yes. For leading me down this route. Helen. Oh. Terribly sorry.
Hate everything.
Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? Bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say, empty-handed. I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
What?
Bellboy, who's wearing gloves.
Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black leather gloves. All the other bellboys didn't wear gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves. Didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind.
I hate it, 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 hate this. We just established that they don't, Phoenix. But
Come on, Mr. Wright. The bellboy was wearing black leather was. If you can't get away with this twice.
yeah, I'm not getting away. I mean, he's got to try. You say,
That man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. Leaving the scene of the crime wearing black leather gloves. I don't even think someone like myself can believe that he was another bellboy. Seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue on with the rest of your testimony.
The rest?
Oh yes, please tell us more. Okay.
Oh, we still got one?
I clicked it by accident, so we'll. You know what? Let's just get through this, and then we'll start it straight from the deduction part. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. The old guy just left without ever going in the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and back to my seat. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime, just went to the defendant's room. Yeah, I kind of saw that by accident.
Some accident. I'd say you saw too much. All of it was suspicious to high heaven.
think it's safe to say we can no longer consider the bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we, Mr. Wright, with your cross-examination, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, and with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Later.